Jump family up and running again. Maverick in this space again. Wagwan. Big up all the viewers. And extra big up for the subscribers too, you know. Remember me tell you, press off that subscribe button there as often as possible. When you have to press it off more than one. If you subscribe, you subscribe. But the people who don't subscribe yet, press off the subscribe button and make you go and build the channel. Anyway, the big debate over the past, several weeks about Jamaica choosing not to be a part of the hosting of the World T20 next year in the Caribbean. Debate are raging in Jamaica people. Yes, some people agree obviously and some people disagree. That's the nature of debates. Some people think it's a major lost opportunity. Say Jamaica now in the hosting of the World Cup. And some people feel it's a prudent and pragmatic decision that was made based on where Jamaica is right now. And as more and more of the information that emerge, we don't have to beat around the bush because we don't do that something around on that channel here, you know. It is as clear as day. So the government, Jamaica government, never want to host a World Cup here. Them sit down for the proposal and them never want to be. That we can agree upon that. Alright. So, let me say this now. If again, we do fear and balance analysis around us, you know. No bias analysis around us, you know. If you study the history of JLP-led administrations in our government in Jamaica, compared to the PNP-led administration in our government, it's clear as day again. JLP is not a big sports administration. They don't love sports. They don't rate sports. Well, you know, reflecting on them actions, how them deal with sports compared to the PNP. I've been told many a time the story about the building of the National Stadium. From this, some it come from, you know. Yeah, uncontested story. Me never hear nobody contest it and say it's not true yet. So when the Norman Manley led PNP administration did a build the National Stadium, the JLP administration did have a big problem with it. Burn it out and say, hey, waste some money and blah, blah, blah. So the National Stadium, they know. We all know what the National Stadium has been to sports in Jamaica. Fast forward a little bit and come down to the 1998 World Cup campaign when Jamaica qualified for the World Cup. Arguably Jamaica's greatest sporting moment. For me, my favorite Jamaican sporting moment that when we qualified for the World Cup 98. Because I never know that Jamaica could have qualified for football World Cup. That was spearheaded by a PNP-led administration that supported, that major part of the support came from the PNP administration. Fast forward, look more again. The one that dagger to my heart, you know, is the World Cup campaign we just gone, you know. The one we go on the COVID, you know. When Jamaica was the only country in the region that take part in the World Cup campaign, we never allow football fans to go in the stands or support the national team in a World Cup campaign. That put Jamaica at a major disadvantage. And the hypocrisy of that is that entertainment events in a keep. Cameras part in open, bungalow, people bungalow over there, every race day. And yet still the government, all of them, pan the World Cup qualifiers, and lock up the stadium, say, go off COVID, blah, blah, blah. No fans don't get to go to support it. I know, me say all of that, me say, you know. There are issues abound, you know. If you beat JLP administrations over the year, you know, as it relates to them support or lack of support for sports, but people, you see, ponder one, yeah? Me fully agree with the government. Not to spend 450 million Jamaican dollars on a hosting couple game in the Cricket World Cup. And we have only for reasons why. I was around in 2007 when we hosted the 50 over World Cup, when we were a part of the hosting of that World Cup. Jamaica still in the financial red from the hosting of that World Cup. And we have one of the biggest white elephant in the history of the Western world in the Trillani Multipurpose Stadium. That are the legacy of Jamaica hosting the World Cup. Let me tell you something about hosting major events, people. You see, poor countries can't afford to host major events. Because inevitably, it's going to be done at a financial loss. So a lot of the narrative and the garbage where people are spout up. I just chat, people are chatting up about, let me tell you the sum total of the benefits to hosting events like this. Like for hosting 2024 World Cup. It will be the upgrade of the infrastructure. That is the guaranteed benefit. Because you have to spend some money, upgrade your infrastructure in order to qualify to get the events for host, you know. So yeah, we'd have fixed up Samina Park. We'd have fixed up the scoreboard at Samina Park and we'd have fixed up some hotel room, probably that get booked and blah, blah, blah. But in the long run, all this thing when I talk about tourists and advertisement and people with millions of people will be glued to Jamaica, there is still no guarantee. No one knows tangibly the amount of tourists that would come to Jamaica because them watch some T20 match on the TV when people are playing at Jamaica. There is no direct correlation where any of them can produce. Say 20 million people watch a T20 match on Sabina Park, so 0.5% are going to end up coming on a trip as a tourist. Not so people. Pie in the sky, clutch at straws. I'm here all one man I put on some analysis about how much tourist room I go full, how much hotel room I go full, and how much chicken, how much quarter chicken I go sell. Not so people. We don't know these things. What we know is that last time we hosted a World Cup, we participated in the hosting of a World Cup. We end up in the financial red, and we are one of the biggest white elephant in the world. Don't actually on the show feet. That's the legacy of the last time we host a World Cup. So me on the government side with that one. Probably it instructed me in a green shot. But I'm having the politics too. And the politics take my reasoning. Not a lot of people in Jamaica, you know, can escape politics when they do analysis, you know. Me are one of them man there. Me not politics not tint, not tint influence my analysis. So me there on the government side with that one. JCA probably forget some blame if you look on it from the perspective. If you're a supporter of the bid, or if you're a supporter of Jamaica hosting the World Cup, getting a leg of the World Cup for host, you can point some of the blame on the JCA. Based on how the facts are emerged now, JCA brought the proposal to government and government sit down for the proposal and JCA never make it public. JCA should have come to the media them time. And you have to come to the media, come to the upfront interview. Just drop something over the Maverick fence and make me know, say, watch out, JCA put in the proposal to government, you know, and it sit down for the Prime Minister desk up at Jamaica House. Or it sit down up at Babsy desk up at the Minister of Sport. Just make me know. But the JCA now wait until the whole thing blow up now and the world system Jamaica now hosting the World Cup. And everybody across the government, JCA jump in now and just distance themselves from it now and I say, okay, we did what we could. We submitted the proposals, but the government sat on the proposals and obviously the government never, no. If you did one thing go through, you should have come at the time. But as me say, me agree with the government. The government look upon the cost versus the potential benefits. Because remember, potential benefits, you know, no guaranteed benefits to the day, you know. And this is 450 million Jamaican dollar now. Figure host a World Cup. No worth the risk. You know, worth whatever potential benefits there are. And as me say, we have a reference. We have the 2007 World Cup, where we still in the red to nearly 400 million Jamaican dollars plus the white elephant for sure feet. Me would have made the same decision if me in the government. Yeah? How the Maverick sound? Fair and square. No. A lot of, let me tell you, you see the people them up in them feelings and want to host a World Cup here. Most of them are obviously some cricket fans where I think strictly about for them old taste and them own satisfaction. We I think strictly about for them own satisfaction and for them own little fancy rather than the bigger picture. So cricket fans are going to want to see a Cricket World Cup at Jamaica, you know. Understandably. Yeah, probably more the mind seat myself. But is it worth $450 million? Me don't think so. Now when we have nurses, we get little bit of top and some money. Now when we have teachers, we are migrate by the droves and nobody there for teach with picnic. Now when we have police, after you take bribe out a road because them not get no money. Now when we have AC units in the public hospital, they will now work and people can get to do them operation. Now when we have hospital without medicine for poor people get treatment. And stop telling me foolishness. We don't mention the fact that cricket is a dying sport in the region yet, you know. And the worthlessness and the lack of success of the West Indies cricket team don't make it easier. Because we can tell you, if government they look for the fallout for a decision like this. If the West Indies team was popular, and we had some stars and we would have contend for the title and all of them something, it would have been a more unpopular decision, to be taken by the government, and the fallout will be worse. But two people know the West Indies what is on them now win a world title. And we don't know if people enthusiastic to go out, they go watch Australia win a world title in the West Indies and all them kind of something. Me don't think the fallout is all that. Yeah? Somehow we satisfied for watch it on TV. Make we watch it on Barbados and on St. Lucia and Trinidad and all them places. Me alright. But don't spend my $450 million. As me say, you have 1,000,001 things, if you beat this government, if you don't want to, you can't vote out this government, for some of the things where them do, we have to start naming them out. We can go on the 200% increase in the salary where them take for themselves and them friend them, We can, as we say, we can go back to the World Cup qualifying campaign, or them sabotage the football World Cup qualifying campaign, We can go on 1,000,001 something. But you see, this one here, I know one of them. Best and most credible, fair and balanced analysis. Maverick out.